morning, YouTube. Good morning. Hopefully everybody up and vibrant and doing your thing this morning, and thank the big man above for waking you and your family up, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your uncles, aunties, cousins, grandmas and granddaddies, mamas and daddies. Good morning, sisters and brothers. Okay, so my conversation this morning is on our girl, our beautiful baby, Angel Cakes. Good morning, girls. Okay, so I haven't did a live in a long time. It's been a minute, but I want to come in here. I just want to come in here and just talk and say what I got to say, get it off my mind, get it off my chest, and get it off my heart. So I was listening to another YouTuber. I don't want to call nobody's names, but I love these women, okay? Just know they're women, and they're good women. They're not people out here negative and doing other things, but these women I listen to, and when I tell y'all the feedback and the daggone stuff that they got, it just lets you be able to come in here and voice your opinion on your thoughts of this crime. Now, we all know that these babies are being killed, kidnapped, disappearing. Nobody knows where they're at, and nobody even cares at this point. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to talk about Miss McKinney. This baby has been dead almost a year now, and we have watched the dad and the mother throughout this whole time. And when I tell you messy, ghetto fabulous, ghetto-licious, you name it, with these two people. Going back and forth in trap houses, daggone rolling weed, hanging with daggone folks that's supposed to be has something to do with the baby's death and all of this. Like, Alabama police, just throw the whole clique in the daggone jail and throw away the key. Throw the whole clique, dad, mom, friends, boys, and girls. Just throw them all in jail. That's what I say. Because at this point, this crime made no sense. It still doesn't make no sense. Y'all brought it to the public, and then y'all don't want to give us what we want to hear. It don't make no sense to none of us, okay? First of all, Miss April Thomas, and I'm going to say it, April Thomas, has not yet said where her whereabouts was when this baby came up missing, and it seems like the world has shut down on Miss Camille McKinney. But you know one thing about people that still mourning Miss Camille McKinney, we gonna still talk about Miss Camille McKinney. We don't care about what nobody feel at this point, about how we feel about Miss Camille McKinney. We're still mourning Miss Camille McKinney, okay? So I don't care about nobody. Leave my baby out your mouth and everything. Girls, listen here. I ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say, Miss April Thomas, because at the end of the day, you ain't nothing, and you look like nothing out here hanging around. Where is your child when you hanging around in dope spots over in daggone spot? You the only female that we hear in the background. Your voice is distinct. Everyone knows who you are, honey bunny. So you can daggone quit saying that wasn't you with your little fluffy house shoes on, sitting up in Nolan's house telling him, take me home, I'm too high, you know, and he's telling you, well, how did you get here? Your car's outside. Why come you can't move? Was you stuck like Chuck in Nolan's house where you couldn't get up and move and go home? Where was Amari when you're sitting up in trap houses and you're comfortable enough to be in trap houses in your little house shoes or your little fluffy shoes and things? You comfortable in there with guns being daggone thrown around you. They telling you to put one in the clip, April. See, that's the thing. We heard your name in the video, Miss April Thomas, you know what I'm saying? But you are a mourning mother, supposedly. I know I would be boogering and snotting and crying Couldn't nobody stop the tears. Honey, I'm crying a river over my child. And Miss April Thomas, you haven't been sad. We haven't seen you do nothing but kick back and party and kick your feet up. No worries about your baby. And we all looking at you, April Thomas, and you look real bad, baby. You look real bad, honey. You and your baby daddy out here, y'all supposed to been hush about this crime. Y'all supposed to be, but y'all hanging out with folks that's supposed to be so-called posted and killed the baby or have their hands in on the babies. I mean, who chills with people that kill their babies? Unless, and let's see, maybe I should put it together and say allegedly maybe all of y'all had a plan and all of y'all planned to kill this baby. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all need to be in jail if you ask me. Every last one of the players in this game or this daggone mess of a lie or crime that y'all made up. Clearly, anybody in a right mind, anybody in America can see that y'all conspired, all of y'all, against a 3-year-old baby that had looked up to you. And let me say one more thing. What purpose, and I don't care who it make mad and who it pleases at this time, but what motive would Patrick have to kill the beautiful little angel that we watched for almost a year, face plastered on the TV, on your phones, whatever you looked at, you seen a beautiful little baby. What motive would he have to take her life? Let me tell you something. There have to be motive. You know, somebody has to make you mad enough to kill them, okay? Somebody was angry with this little baby. Mothers get angry because I done seen it myself where the mamas punch the baby in the head, knock him in the back, almost throw his little daggone air out of him, his lungs on the ground. I've seen mothers do that. A mother would have a motive to do that to her child because this baby has gotten on her nerve, okay? So let's not daggone say, oh, Patrick is daggone guilty. He's guilty for what? His retarded girlfriend, if she's the one that daggone supposedly got this baby, which I don't think in a million years, no, Patrick and Derek did not have this baby. That baby was dumped when Patrick was in jail. Come on, y'all. We are American people. We're not dumb. A lot of us is woke. This crime don't make no sense. This crime is almost put together and made. It was what you want to call it? Premeditated on a little 3-year-old baby. Matter of fact, there became GoFundMe's for the little baby and things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? And nobody even knew at the beginning of this daggone crime that happened to Miss Camille McKinney where she was or who did it. This is the reason why the family searched for 3 hours before, because they didn't know who did it. The white girl put Patrick at the scene, and now she's dead. Okay, so listen here. Y'all need to go head on and put your thinking caps on, y'all. The people and the players in this daggone thing that is in our faces is the ones who killed Miss McKinney. The people in jail is taking a fall because they don't have enough evidence to say mama took this crime away from home. That little baby was sacrificed and she was suffocated. How in the world did not look at the insides of this baby when they found her? This baby should have been intact. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have been talking about Forensics should have looked into it and said this baby's been dead for a while. The way her corpse was daggone, whatchamacall. I don't want to put it out there, but I got my sources that told me when the daggone search team and the police found this baby's body, she wasn't intact. Talking about bugs had done devoured her whole daggone system, guys. Come on now. Wasn't nothing left to her, but we're not going to daggone go into that, but it's very deep and gruesome the way it was daggone described to me. I mean, I can't, the way they described it to me, it was so gruesome, and I couldn't sleep knowing that this is the way that they found her. So did anyone look to see if her organs were intact? No, they did not. The police didn't even think it. They thought that maybe, the bugs and things had blew over her and did her like this. No, they need to check into this. That little baby was sacrificed and she was given away, and they used her nickname. How come they don't name the two little beautiful babies that Policia had? Where's their nicknames? I'm sure Dominic didn't just call Cupcake his Cupcake. I'm sure they have nicknames too and things. And you know, one thing about it is that he still has 3 kids. April only has 1, and she doesn't even daggone spend much time with him. Don't look like it. She's all in trap houses and laughing and giggling with a whole house full of niggas throwing around guns and things. Don't y'all think Children's Services should be investigating Miss April Thomas on her lifestyle and things of this nature? What was you doing? Why did your baby, of all people, hold on, ain't no other baby's been missing and things of this nature going on like that baby down there? Can somebody please tell me why her baby was, of all babies, singled out, as they say? They baby was singled out. That baby wasn't singled out, y'all. These people plant this murder on this baby. And I think everything and everyone's names that has been dragged through the mud through this thing needs to be in jail. Every last one of them. It was premeditated. They sitting up and they joyful. They having good times. They got money over it. They spending money. They still spending money. The dad can spend money on $10,000 watches and things of that nature and call and then incriminate himself by telling us all in America that he's going to kill Don Vito for killing his daughter and things of this nature. Like, what is Alabama? Alabama is looking really bad to us in America at this point. The system, not the people, not the community, but the system in Alabama, because y'all ain't missing none of this. The police should have had all of them in jail for threatening one another's life, first of all, and it's on TV, so I just had to come in here, guys, and put that out there this morning. It's a lot to look at, and everybody done pointed the finger and throw away the key with Patrick and Derica, but what about the real key witnesses? What about the key players? Mom and dad and the other people that the dad is still hollering did this to his child. So you're not hollering, Dominique, about Patrick at all, and I wonder why. Why aren't you screaming about Patrick and Derica? You're out here in America screaming about Don Vito killed your daughter or Nolan killed your daughter. Like, where does Patrick and Derica even come in at with these parents, guys? They're not worried about, they're hanging and doing things out here with the people that supposedly or allegedly killed their daughter. So why can't we come together and understand that these parents have their hands in this some kind of way, and the pink toes and the daggone system can't get it through their heads that America has already convicted the killers. They're still walking around out here while they got 2 people that may have daggone had nothing to do with this baby. They put this lie on these people to kill these people when the real murderers is still walking out here. How can America think that we're dumb? How can the system play us when they put this in our faces? They made this a worldwide crime. they ain't making King Hill a worldwide crime. Ain't nobody fussing about King Hill like they daggone fussing about Camille. King Hill was daggone. This is another story, but I'm going to come in here in a minute and talk about King Hill. But anyways, that's what I got to say about Miss Camille McKinney's case. At this point, I still believe Mom did something to her baby and Dad dumped the body and they got caught. Point blank. You feel me? End of the story. This is how I feel. Can't nobody tell me how I feel inside my heart that these parents conjured up something on their own child. Because at the end of it, you know what I'm saying, they seen Dad with the baby in a blanket. And they shoved that off and throwed it away like it ain't content. Boy, baby, bye. Or what about they sit up in court and Patrick and Derica, I'm telling y'all, is being made to say these things like they did on When They See Us. The police don't have a bit more business to have them people in jail than law allow. Who should be in jail is the mother. And then that's point blank. She need to have her dusty ass in jail. Excuse my language, ladies and gentlemen, for me saying what I said, but she needs to be in jail because she knows something. She's hanging out in dope spots and hanging with guns, and they telling her to put one in the chamber or the head and things of that nature. If y'all listen to that video, we all know April's voice. If y'all listen to that video with her, Nolan, and all of them in that house, she tried to say that, Nolan tried to say that wasn't her. We all know that's April. I screenshotted it. I blew it up. That's April Thomas in the background in that spot. Now, and you know, I think a lot of people need to daggone take lie detector tests because this is just sick what happened to this baby and the mom and they living their lives and ain't nobody. This baby is in a cold grave or on somebody's mantle or whatever they did with her. But the end of the story is her soul is still searching for the right story to come out. With that being said, y'all have a good day. And don't let nobody steal your joy. And this is just the way I feel.